The words echo in my mind as I sit alone in the cold, dimly lit hall. The torches flicker weakly, casting long, distorted shadows on the stone walls. Outside, the wind howls like a wounded animal, rattling the old wooden shutters. It feels as though the entire world is mourning tonight, and perhaps it is. The council has left, their voices still lingering like ghosts in the corners of the room. They argued, pleaded, and shouted until their throats were raw, trying to sway me from the decision I made. They do not understand that it was never truly a choice. It was a necessity, a burden only I could bear. They see me as their king, their ruler, their unshakable pillar of strength. But tonight, I am only a father drowning in the weight of his own heart. When you were born, the world shifted beneath my feet. I remember the first time I held you, how impossibly small you were, how fragile. My hands, so used to wielding swords and sending decrees, trembled as they cradled your tiny form. You opened your eyes, those same storm-gray eyes you have now, and in that instant, I swore I would protect you from everything. I swore I would build a kingdom where you would never know fear. But oaths are fragile things, easily broken by the cruelty of fate. The rebellion began as a whisper, a minor disturbance in a distant province. I dismissed it at first, thinking it would fade like countless others before it. But it grew, fueled by lies and hatred, spreading like wildfire. By the time I truly saw the danger, it was too late. The rebels did not merely seek power. They wanted you. They believed that taking you from me would break me, that it would shatter the throne and the realm itself. And perhaps they were right. The night they breached the outer gates, I fought like a madman. My sword was an extension of my rage, my armor soaked in blood that was not all my enemies. I reached the nursery just as they did. I will never forget the moment our eyes met through the smoke and chaos. You were so young, barely able to understand what was happening, but you reached for me with those tiny hands, trusting me to keep you safe. I cut them down, every last one, but not before they left me with scars I will carry until my dying breath. Tonight, as I sat in council, the generals spoke of strategies and alliances. They laid out maps, pointed to strongholds, and argued over troop movements. None of it mattered. Because I knew what they did not. This war will not end until you are gone. Not dead, but hidden. Far away in a place so remote that no whisper of your existence can reach the ears of those who seek to harm you. Sending you away will break me. It will destroy every dream I ever had of watching you grow up within these palace walls, of teaching you to ride and fight, of seeing you crowned one day as my heir. But if I keep you here, they will come again. And next time, I may not be fast enough to save you. So I made the decision no father should ever have to make. At dawn, you will be gone. The preparations are already complete. A loyal knight, one I trust above all others, will take you across the sea under the cover of darkness. You will grow up not as a prince, but as a common child in a distant village, surrounded by people who will love you without knowing who you truly are. You will be safe. You will be free. And you will never know me. I sit now in the silent nursery, watching you sleep one last time. The room is filled with memories. The carved wooden toys scattered on the floor, the worn rocking chair by the window, the faded blanket your mother made before she passed. You look so peaceful, your tiny chest rising and falling with each breath. Your fist is curled around my thumb, as if even in dreams, you refuse to let go. My throat tightens as I lean closer, whispering words you will never remember. My baby, I decided it for you. You will hate me one day, if you ever learn the truth. You will think I abandoned you, that I chose the kingdom over you. But the truth is, I would burn the kingdom to ash if it meant keeping you safe. I am not strong enough to protect you here. So I must let you go. When the first pale light of dawn seeps through the curtains, I wrap you in the blanket and hand you to the night. My hands linger on you for one last heartbeat, memorizing the warmth of you, the weight of you. Oh, I whisper, my voice breaking. Take him far from here. Never return. The night bows, his face etched with sorrow, and disappears into the mist with you cradled against his chest. I stand there long after you are gone, staring at the empty doorway. My heart feels hollow, like something vital has been ripped from me. The council will never forgive me. The people will never understand. But one day, when you are grown and safe, when the rebellion is nothing but a dark chapter in history, perhaps you will forgive me. Until then, I will fight. I will win this war. The palace is quiet now, too quiet, like a battlefield after the last scream has faded. I walk its halls in silence, my boots striking the marble floor with a hollow echo. The banners hang limp, their bright colors dulled by dust and shadow. Servants bow and scurry out of sight at the mere sound of my approach, their fear palpable. I do not blame them. I have become something they no longer recognize, a king, yes, but also a weapon forged from rage and grief. The rebellion has been driven to the farthest corners of the realm, their numbers scattered, their strongholds reduced to ash. The realm celebrates, thinking the war has been won. They drink and feast in the taverns, whispering songs of victory while the widows weep quietly in their homes. They do not understand that this is only the eye of the storm. The enemy has tasted defeat, but not death. And whispers have begun again, whispers of you. I hear them in the market squares, from the lips of spies dragged before my throne. They speak of a child, a rightful heir hidden away. They do not know where you are, not yet, but each rumor brings them closer. Each whisper is a dagger poised above your heart. The thought of it nearly drives me mad. Each night, I return to the nursery. It has become my ritual, my punishment. The room is unchanged, exactly as it was the day you left. I have forbidden anyone to touch it. The rocking chair still sits by the window, a thin layer of dust gathering on its curved arms. The toys lie scattered where you last played, their painted faces frozen in mockery of joy. I kneel beside the crib, and rest my hand on its cold wooden edge. In the darkness, I let myself speak the words I can never say aloud. I wonder what you look like now, I whisper. Are you taller? Have your curls grown wild and unruly like mine did at your age? Do you laugh often, or are you quite like your mother was? The silence answers me, heavy and suffocating. My voice trembles as I continue. I wonder if you dream of me the way I dream of you. I wonder if, somewhere in your heart, you know why I let you go. My throat tightens, the words breaking. I wonder if you hate me. The darkness gives no reply. Sometimes, when the weight of the throne becomes too great, I go to the stables and ride alone into the night. The cold air cuts through me, sharp and biting, a brief reminder that I am still alive. I ride hard and fast, as if I can outrun the memories clawing at me. But memories are relentless. I see your face in every shadow. I hear your laughter in the wind. I remember the warmth of your tiny hand curled around my finger, the way you would cling to me when you were frightened. Those memories are both a balm and a blade that keep me moving forward, even as they tear me apart. One night, as I ride, I find myself at the cliffside overlooking the sea. The moonlight turns the waves to silver, their constant crashing a lullaby for a kingdom that does not deserve rest. I stare into the vast darkness, and wonder if you are somewhere beyond that horizon, safe and warm beneath the sky I cannot see. It is a cruel thing, this distance. The night has not written in weeks. At first, I told myself it was because the roads were dangerous, that he was being cautious. But as the days stretch into silence, fear begins to claw at me. I cannot send riders openly, too many eyes watch the movements of my men. So I rely on secret couriers, shadows within shadows. Still, no message comes. Sleep abandons me entirely. I pace my chambers until dawn, every nerve taut with dread. My temper grows sharp and vicious, courtiers flee from my presence like hunted animals. Even my most loyal generals keep their distance, exchanging worried glances behind my back. They think I am consumed by the war. They do not know the truth that my mind is consumed by you. At last, a message arrives. The seal is cracked and dirty, the parchment creased as though it has traveled through hell itself. My hands shake as I tear it open. My king, it begins, the writing hurried and uneven. Forgive my silence. We were discovered. I do not know how they found us, but we barely escaped with our lives. The prince is unharmed, though frightened. I have moved him to a place so remote that even the stars seem to have forgotten it. No one can reach us here. For now. I read the words again and again, relief and terror warring inside me. You are alive. They were close, too close. I crushed the letter in my fist, my jaw clenched until it itches. My enemies grow bolder, their reach stretching farther than I imagined. There is no safety left, not truly. Which means I must end this war, not just win battles. I must destroy them completely, root and branch, so they can never rise again. The following weeks are a blur of blood and fire. I gather every loyal house, every soldier still willing to fight. I do not speak of my true reason, they would never understand.